Hi, Tours, having a video now, so it's gonna be a Weird Dreams video. So, Weirdest Dreams Ever Part 19. Pretty cool, nice big ass dreams, like the big ass cigar. And speaking of a big ass cigar, I'm smoking a huge ass cigar right now. So, giant cigar is called the Gar. So, giant cigar, probably a 65, 70 ring gauge. I want to talk about this dream right now. So, I've had this dream several times. So, this dream is basically about my ID. So, my photo Massachusetts liquor ID. So, basically, a couple years ago, long story short, I'm very OCD. So, if you wonder why I'm repetitive, it's because I have severe OCD. So, I have very, very bad OCD. So, I repeat myself a lot. I also have high functioning autism. I also have bipolar. So, people who are high functioning autistic and also people who have bipolar, also people who are OCD are very repetitive. So, if you can't tell. And a lot of people know I have disabilities. So that's why I'm not a high school dropout. So, basically, I'm very OCD about things, about checking things, making sure things are there, especially things that are important to me, like my ID, my debit card, especially my things like my passport, things that are very important that cost a lot of money, so, and are hard to replace. Also making sure like my cigars, my big ass cigars, are very good. So, just gonna have a sip of water. Um, so basically, I want to talk about this thing. So basically, a couple of years ago, I was so OCD about my passport, I kept checking it to make sure it was in the passport sleeve. This was back when I was a lot more manic than I am now, so bipolar. So a lot more manic, a lot more OCD, and I used to do ridiculous OCD rituals at nighttime to make sure everything was fine. Now I'm not as OCD about that, but I've learned to cope with it. I'm on better medication now, so big ass cigar for life. Basically, a couple of years ago, I basically was checking my passport so often, my passport card, and basically I ended up breaking it. Yes, no joke, it ended up bending in half and snapping. So now I'm going to probably have to pay, no exaggeration, I'd say around $100 to replace it. So maybe $50, $100. Probably going to get a passport book if I ever want to travel outside the country. So that's probably a long story short. So basically, I want to talk about right now this dream I keep having. So I have dreams a lot, like I go into stores, buy lottery tickets, buy tobacco, buy big ass cigars for life, and all that kind of stuff. So basically, I have dreams about that kind of stuff, and I have dreams that I buy alcohol. I have dreams that, because obviously for the last time, I'm 25 and a half, the last time. So believe what you want to believe, but you know what? I'm not lying. So I'm 25 and a half. So, and next year I'll be 26. So whatever I was going to say was, I have dreams. I go into stores and buy big ass cigars, buy lottery tickets. And what's interesting in the dream is a lot of times my photo ID is broken in the dream. That's really weird. So once you do a mistake like that and you break a passport and you're going to pay like $1,500, which is really ridiculous. Which is not ridiculous, but you get the point. It's a lesson learned. So hard lesson to learn because 50 or $100 is a lot of money to most people. So point I'm trying to make is, excuse me, is now I'm always OCD of my photo ID because obviously my passport, that's a little bit different because I don't use that as a photo ID when I buy stuff because a lot of stores won't take passports. Most stores around here for alcohol will only take a driver's license or liquor ID, and some stores will only take a driver's license. So, I'm very OCD about it. So, ever since I broke my passport a couple of years ago, and now I'm paying probably $50 to replace it, very OCD. That's why I don't carry change around in my wallet, like dimes, nickels, quarters, pennies. Really OCD about it. So, that's the point I'm trying to make is I'm very OCD about it because I learned the hard way. So I have dreams a lot that I will go to Rocheburg's here in Massachusetts or any kind of store, and I will try to buy lottery tickets with my ID. It just happens to be broken half or something like that in the dream. So honestly, my ID is not broken. Thankfully, it hasn't broken yet. I hope it does not break. I'd be heartbroken if it broke. And I mean, I'd be really, really, really heartbroken. I'd probably freak out. So yeah, I have a little bit of a meltdown. So. But ever since my passport broke, I've been having dreams about that. So I have dreams in the dream. It's like, it's interesting because in the dream, even though dreams are just pretend, I have dreams about, like, oh, like I use my broken ID and they won't take it. So because most stores, I doubt any store in the right mind would take a broken ID because obviously that's invalid. So I mean, there's nothing invalid about a broken ID. So I mean, it's obviously invalid. So obviously, lesson learned: be careful, don't break your IDs, and just be careful. So big ass scarf life, and for the last time in 25 and a half, big ass scarf life.